The following segment is sponsored by the Upstate Center for Addiction Treatment.
Before we know where we're going in the year 2021, it's helpful to understand where we've been, where we are. Psychologist, TV host, and author Dr. Ish Major is with us. Hi, Dr. Ish.
Hey, Margaret. How you doing today?
Good. It's good to see you. We are all checking off our to-do lists to make it through the holidays and into 2021. Are there any hurdles that we have to clear before heading into that new year?
Well, there's a few, right? Because the only thing worse than trying to check things off your to-do list is realizing that you don't have a whole lot to check off that to-do list, right? One of the hardest things about the end of the year is it's a time when we take inventory of everything that went right and everything that went wrong. And it's only human nature for us to focus on all the stuff that went wrong. And in doing that, it can make you sad. And so what you want to do is, in order to turn the page, right, to the next chapter, you've got to be willing to accept everything that happened on this current page. So the list we should really be making is the list of things we're going to accept about ourselves. Not saying you got to like it, but just saying these are some things I accept and some things I'm going to look forward to changing in 2021.
Yep, we're stuck with ourselves, so we've got to take ourselves into that next year. A lot of people like the way 2021 sounds. It feels like a possibility for a fresh start. So how can we use that? And is there such thing as a clean slate?
Yeah, I don't believe so. There's no such thing as a clean slate because there's no such thing as a dirty slate. Right? It's just a life slate, right? We made some good decisions, we made some bad decisions, and there's always going to be some things we want to change, but you can't change who you are until you accept who you are. So the cool thing about 2020 is it allowed us to see a chance. It allows us a chance to see each other very clearly, but also ourselves very, very clearly. And some of us liked what we saw, and some of us didn't. But the journey to changing you starts with the first few steps of just accepting you. Every race has a starting line, and acceptance is where your journey to change starts.
Acceptance and honesty about it. For people, the majority of us still trying to figure out how to get gifts and make everybody feel special. You point out that the biggest present we can give is the gift of our presence. Talk about that.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about the gifts in the form of presents, NTS, but it's about giving the people who care about you and who you care about the gift of your presence, NCE, right? Do I really need a PS5 in order for my life to be a whole, Margaret? No, I don't. It'd be nice, right? But oftentimes we focus so much on the gifts we're giving, and that has more meaning for us than to the person who's actually receiving it. And that's backwards. So what I just need to know is that the people who I care about, who care about me, they can see me, they can hear me, they can understand me. And 2020 has taught us more than anything that the thing that we want is just love and connection, right? And in order for me to get that, I just need you to see me at my most vulnerable, at my most powerful. And that can only happen when you're there, in the room, present, emotionally available, giving me your undivided attention on this one day for just a few hours. It's not a lot to ask, right?
Yep. That's the only gift that matters.
It's the only gift that matters. You're there, you're in the car with me, and that's the thing that I'm going to remember much longer than anything that I got and had to unwrap it and stuffed inside some box.
Absolutely. I like that very much. Well, when it comes to addiction, I know a lot of people want 2021 to be the year they get their lives straightened out. For people who aren't familiar with the work you do at Upstate Center for Addiction Treatment, talk about that.
Yeah, so we run an opiate detox clinic. It's Suboxone only, medication-assisted treatment. And so when it comes to thinking about when is it time, if you're thinking about if it's time, it's probably past by time, right? And you've got to understand not how it's going to get done or not when it's going to get done, but the biggest question is why. You know, I want to show up more fully in my life. I don't want to have to hide this from my partner. I want to be a better mom or dad for my kids. You know, I want to be, I want to be kinder to myself. I want to stop spending all my money chasing these pills every single day, right? And so it starts with a phone call. You'd be amazed how something that seems like it's taken over your life to such a great degree that you can get the control back very, very quickly. 6 months, you can be on and off. It all starts with a phone call. Make the call, and it can get you set up, and you get to see me. And we can roll forward into 2021 with a plan of how you're going to be better.
That is the real path to a better new year. You've got location on South Pine Street in Spartanburg, another in Anderson. People wanting to schedule an appointment should call 651-8116. Dr. Ish, happy holidays, happy new year. It's great seeing you.
Absolutely. Happy holidays to you and yours, and always a pleasure. Thank you.